everyone, I'm here to talk about RapidRef, a platform we built to solve a problem that costs Alzheimer's patients months of their diagnostic journey. And it's not about building a better test, it's about fixing a broken handoff. So here's the reality. When a primary care doctor suspects cognitive decline, they administer a screening test like the MoCA. They observe behaviors, they take notes, and they refer the patient to a specialist. But what actually gets transferred? Usually a total score and vague notes. The specialist almost has no context. So what do? They repeat the same screening. The patient, often anxious, has to go through the same experience again. So this isn't a technology gap, it's a communication gap, and it delays treatment by months. RapidRef is a complete warm handoff. We digitize cognitive assessments not to replace them, but to capture everything that matters: the scores, the clinical notes, and critically, the behavioral observation that currently live only in the clinician's memory. So when a specialist receives a RapidRef report, they're not starting from zero, they're starting informed. So let me just show you what it looks like in practice. And we're going to log into our application right here. Just a simple login. You're going to be able to see our dashboard, see past tests. We're going to create a new assessment right here. We can insert basic patient information, such as their name, date of birth, and years of education. Then after we do this, we can choose the assessment that they would like to administer, and then we can go from there. The clinician administers the test exactly as they normally would. The app only handles the scoring automatically and follows the exact MoCA scoring rubric. So as they go, they capture observation, and where you can take notes, we can store those as well, and we can just go through the rest of the test. We can see the different kinds of questions that you're going to be able to ask, but those are mapping the exact questions that you get on an actual MoCA test. We're going to exit here, and then we're going to go to the results page, and you're going to be able to see all the information after someone would take a real test. And then you're going to be able to see recommendation that the clinician can take based on the information that we gathered. And then right here at the end, they can generate a comprehensive report that combines the scores, structured notes, and pattern analysis. And this is all ready to be sent to any specialist that the patient is going to see. So under the hood, we built something we're really proud of, a polymorphic test definition schema. So what that means is the platform is assessment agnostic. MoCA, MMSE, Minicog, we can deploy any cognitive test without rewriting code. The structure is separate from the content. This isn't just elegant engineering, it means the platform can scale to different clinical contexts without starting over each time. Here's what the AI comes in, and I want to be clear about what it does and what it doesn't do. AI does not score the test, and AI does not diagnose the patient. Those would compromise clinical validity. What the AI does is take raw observations from the clinician and translates them into clear, actionable insights. It identifies patterns across subtests, and it suggests next steps based on the data. So AI organizes, and the clinician decides. The hardest part about this project wasn't the AI or the architecture. It was ensuring that it didn't break the test. MoCA has a very specific scoring rules, such as the clock drawing has 3 separate criteria, or memory recall has different scoring for free recall versus queued recall. We mapped every single rule into our logic and validated it against the official scoring guidelines. So if the tool isn't clinically valid, nothing else really mattered. The impact is simple but significant. Specialists start their appointments informed. Patients don't have to repeat the screenings, and primary care physicians have documentation they can actually trust. We're not replacing clinical judgment. We're giving clinicians better tools to communicate. So right now, RapidRef captures snapshots, individual assessments, but cognitive decline is a trajectory. Our vision is longitudinal tracking, following patients over time, identifying subtle trends, and before scores drop significantly, giving clinicians early warning signals. So the platform is already structured to support this with historical assessments, trend visualization, and comparative analysis. The foundation is already set up. So I'll leave you with this. Alzheimer's diagnosis doesn't fail because we lack better tests. It fails because information gets lost at every handoff. RapidRef doesn't reinvent the cognitive screening. And make sure that the screenings that we already did happen actually mattered. So don't repeat the diagnosis. Accelerate patient care. Thank you.